Good morning, America. This is Jonathan Arias, landlord attorney with the Onyx Group and Buy Rent and Profit Education. I hope you had a happy Labor Day. God bless you. A good day off. We are back on track. So this morning, I realized that I missed the headline. I don't know how I missed it. It was a couple weeks ago, apparently August 17th. This happened up in Pinellas County. After eviction, Largo man sets mobile home on fire, police say. So let's read this, and then I actually want to look at his case. So it says a Largo man is accused of setting fire to his former mobile home on Tuesday morning after his landlord evicted him. Around 2:30 a.m. Tuesday, Largo police and firefighters responded to a fire in the bedroom of a mobile home at Whispering Pines Mobile Home Park. No injuries were reported. Investigators said they later learned the fire may have been started by a resident who had recently been evicted. Detectives located John Baglieri, the person in question, and obtained a full confession, police said in a statement. Baglieri was arrested and charged with second-degree arson and burglary. Online jail records show he's also facing charges for resisting an officer with violence and battery of law enforcement officer, but details about those charges were not disclosed. He is being held at Pinellas County Jail. Okay, why did I do why am I doing this video? Why did I pull this article? Well, people always ask me, my clients always ask me, can I prevent the tenant from doing any harm to the property? And my reply is, you can certainly tell the police after they've done something, and you could even tell the police, hey, this individual has threatened to do something harmful to my property. Absolutely, there are protections that exist to protect property. However, the police are going to say, okay, thank you for that information. Okay, do a little incident report and keep it pushing. There's no possible way that you can prevent somebody from doing something to your property unless you're physically there watching them 24/7. If they have access to the property, and even in this case, they didn't have access to the property, somebody could do harm to your person or your property if that's what they choose to do. And that goes back to a video that I did on cash for keys and why that is such an appealing option. Because when you do cash for keys, you exchange, you give the person, even though they owe you money, and people are like, no, how in the world am I going to give this person money when they already owe me money? You give them money to move out because at that point, it's an amicable transaction versus it being oppositional and the person having hurt feelings that you kick them out and they set fire to your property, pour concrete down the drain, tear up the walls, do whatever they want to do. And oh yeah, can we call the police? Absolutely, if you can locate them. In this case, the individual came and confessed, or I don't know how they were located. But oftentimes, when your tenant is gone, they're off in the wind, and they're good luck finding them. But this is just a practical example that there's nothing that I can do. There's nothing that the judge can do. I could tell the judge. People are like, can't you tell the judge that they could do something to my property? Can I go in there? Look, there are individuals who've gotten shot. They've shot at police. Individuals who've set fires. One in Houston, one here in Florida in Pinellas County. And so, you really, when you make the decision to rent your property out, you have to really, like I say, find a realtor, do your background on this person, because man, this person is really being entrusted with a valuable asset. And yes, insurance exists, but there's some cases in which insurance won't pick up the tab. There's some cases where the headache is going to be so much that it's like, who cares about insurance? Like, I still have to deal with this headache. So those are things to consider. Let's look briefly at his case. So I'll be honest. There was a case not too long ago where a landlord and his friend was shot at, because they were trying to talk to the tenant about evicting him. I thought this was a similar case, but then I looked it up, and sure enough, this person did everything they had to do in terms of evicting them. Um, they filed a complaint, they served a complaint, the person answered, they had they probably struck the answer, a default was entered, final judgment, writ of possession. It did all they needed to do, and they did it quickly. I bet they had an attorney because of how quickly they did it. Come on, Pinellas County. Uh-oh. Maybe we're not gonna be able to. Let me see if I could do this quickly so that the video doesn't drag on. Come on, Pinellas County. You're making me look bad in front of my millions of followers, baby. Don't you know I got millions of followers? All right, let's see. Complaint. I'm missing the complaint. Where is it? Ah, there you go. This looks like an attorney did it. Yep, there you go. I knew by how quickly it went and the fact that things were just progressing. So these are some attorneys out in Tampa, and once I saw the fact that it was served, well, it was filed on the first, and the whole thing was done by basically a month and a half. I was like, yeah, there was probably an attorney on this. So there was an attorney on it. The landlord did everything they had to do, and still their asset got burned up. So insurance will more than likely take care of this. If this is a landlord who hires an attorney from Jump Street, this is probably an attorney, excuse me, a landlord who's on their stuff, has the proper types of coverage on their insurance. So they'll take care of this. But still, it's a headache. And this is just an illustration that we have to be very choosy, work with a professional when we get someone in our property, because, man, who knows what could happen in these situations. All right. If you have any questions regarding this or any landlord matters, I would love to speak with you. You can reach out to us. Find us at the onyxgrouplegal.com, buyerentedprofit.com. I appreciate your time and your attention today. God bless you. Peace.